Hey, Stoic Trenchmates! Welcome back to the channel, where we dive deep into the timeless wisdom of Stoicism and explore how it can help us navigate life with greater calm, clarity, and confidence. In today's special video, we're diving into relationships, and more specifically, the 9 principles smart men should embrace when it comes to women, inspired by the timeless wisdom of Stoic philosophy. If you want to build a mindset that not only stands the test of time, but also positions you as a true alpha male, confident, resilient, and in control, you're in the right place. But before we jump in, make sure you hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and give this video a thumbs up if you're excited to apply Stoic wisdom to your relationships. Let's get started. Number 1. Guard your past. Have you ever caught yourself about to spill every detail of your past to someone? Maybe you think it'll bring you closer, or perhaps you're just looking for a connection. But here's where the Stoics would gently nudge you to pause and think twice. Sharing too much, especially the painful or challenging chapters of your story, can be like handing someone the keys to your most vulnerable places, giving them the power to judge or even exploit them. Think about it this way. Your past is full of experiences that shaped who you are today, but it's also a treasure chest of lessons and challenges that only you truly understand. As Nietzsche wisely pointed out, old ideas may come back to challenge us, which means what we share today can come back to haunt us tomorrow. So, what do the Stoics recommend? They say, guard your past. Share only the pieces of your story that matter in the present and that serve to build the relationship you're in, nothing more. Why? Because your past isn't a burden to unload on others. It's a part of your identity that has helped you grow, become resilient, and learn. Think of it as a book. Some chapters are meant to be read by others, while others are meant to stay locked in the archives. What's important is to know which parts to reveal and which to keep private. In the end, your story is yours. It's a powerful thing to know what to share and when. By doing so, you're not just protecting your vulnerabilities, but also respecting yourself and ensuring that others appreciate the depth of your journey without taking advantage of it. Number 2. Face the fear of being alone. Aristotle once said, "Knowing yourself is the beginning of wisdom." And yet, here's the paradox. So many of us run into relationships because we're terrified of being alone. We might even tell ourselves that we're searching for love, but deep down, it's more about filling the void of solitude. But here's the hard truth. Being alone doesn't mean you're lonely. In fact, it's one of the most empowering things you can do for yourself. Think about it. When you're alone, you have the chance to get to know you truly. No distractions, no expectations, just you with your thoughts, your passions, and your inner world. And learning to enjoy this time is not a weakness. It's a sign of strength. It's proof that you're emotionally self-sufficient and not dependent on anyone else to define your happiness. When you're comfortable in your own company, that's when you can really approach relationships from a place of choice, not fear. You'll find yourself selecting a partner because they add value to your life, not because you're just trying to fill a void. You'll choose someone who complements you rather than someone who simply keeps the loneliness at bay. The truth is, only when you're comfortable being alone can you truly experience the joy of being with someone else. It's like learning to walk before you run. If you can't stand on your own, how can you build something solid with someone else? So, don't shy away from solitude. Embrace it as an opportunity to reconnect with yourself, grow stronger, and ultimately make healthier, more fulfilling choices in relationships. Number 3. Manage your time wisely. Seneca, the Stoic philosopher, had a powerful insight. Life isn't too short. We just waste too much of it. We're all guilty of this from time to time, aren't we? We spend hours scrolling through our phones, getting lost in trivial distractions, or maybe we pour too much energy into someone else's life. But here's the thing. Time is one thing you can never get back, and the more you let it slip away, the more you lose control of your own journey. Reclaim your time. It's precious. Your time is your most valuable asset. Instead of getting caught up in someone else's drama or obsessing over someone else's needs, start investing that time in yourself. Focus on activities that fuel your personal growth, bring you happiness, and align with your true goals. Whether it's learning something new, pursuing a passion, or simply spending time in quiet reflection, make sure your time is spent on things that nourish your mind, body, and soul. Think about it. Every minute you waste on things that don't serve your purpose is a minute you'll never get back. Don't let others drain your energy or distract you from your own path. Be intentional about how you spend your time. When you invest it wisely, you'll not only grow as a person, but you'll also find that the relationships you build will be far more meaningful because they're built on a foundation of you at your best. So, next time you feel like you're slipping into a time-wasting spiral, remember, your time is yours to shape, and it's your responsibility to spend it on what truly matters. Number 4, celebrate your achievements. We've all been there, looking for that nod of approval from others, waiting for someone to notice our hard work or accomplishments. But what if the true power lies not in seeking validation from the outside, but in celebrating your wins within? Epictetus, the Stoic philosopher, taught us a simple yet profound lesson. Don't look for admiration from others. Learn to admire yourself. Think about it. Every step forward you take, no matter how small it seems, is a victory. Whether it's finishing a project, learning something new, or simply staying consistent with your goals, those are moments to acknowledge and be proud of. The world might not always give you a pat on the back, and that's okay. The real reward comes from within. When you start celebrating your own progress, you build lasting self-confidence. You don't need external applause to feel fulfilled. This self-recognition is what fuels your growth, keeps you motivated, and helps you stay on course. Remember, success isn't just about big milestones. It's about appreciating the little wins that add up over time. So, next time you achieve something, don't wait for someone else to notice. Give yourself that recognition. Celebrate your progress, however big or small, and keep moving forward with confidence. Number 5, safeguard your mental health. Imagine your mental health as a fortress, strong, steady, and built to protect you. Now, ask yourself, would you ever consider tearing down the walls of that fortress to make someone else feel better? Of course not. So why would you sacrifice your peace for anyone else's comfort? Here's the truth. Your mental well-being is your responsibility, and it's non-negotiable. No one else gets to control how you feel or where your joy comes from. It's up to you to set the boundaries, protect your peace, and keep your mind strong. We often get caught up in pleasing others or trying to avoid conflict, but compromising your mental health for someone else's sake only weakens you in the long run. Instead, build your resilience. Strengthen the walls of your fortress and protect your happiness fiercely. No one should have the power to dim your joy or disrupt your inner peace. Remember, happiness isn't a tradable commodity. It's a core part of who you are. Stand guard over it and make sure no one gets to take that from you. Number 6, be true to yourself. Here's a simple truth. You don't need to bend over backward just to please others. Stop wearing that suffocating mask to fit in or gain approval. The Stoics knew this well. Authenticity is key. When you live your life to please others, you're not living your own life. You're playing a role in someone else's story. It's okay to say no. In fact, it's necessary. Saying no isn't selfish. It's an act of self-respect. Don't be afraid to turn down requests or situations that don't align with your values or goals. Your time, your energy, and your peace are yours to guard. Remember, you're the main character in your life's story. Don't let anyone make you a background player in theirs. You have a unique path to walk, and the only person who should dictate that is you. Be unapologetically true to who you are, and let others fall into place around your authentic self. Number 7, don't sacrifice your path for others. Seneca once said, "Trying to be everywhere means being nowhere." Think about that for a moment. How often do we stretch ourselves thin, trying to meet everyone's expectations, trying to fit into places we don't belong? When you shift your life just to meet someone else's standards, you're not only losing sight of your own goals, you're setting yourself up for frustration and regret. It's like wearing shoes that don't fit. You can force them on, but it's going to hurt, and it's not sustainable. Instead, embrace who you are. Stay true to your own path, even if it doesn't look like everyone else's. Your journey is unique, and it's meant to reflect your aspirations, not someone else's vision of success. You don't have to sacrifice your dreams or your values to fit into someone else's world. Keep walking your path with confidence, and don't let anyone divert you from the course that feels right for you. Remember, it's your life, and you're the only one who should be steering the ship. Number 8. Prioritize relationships with friends and family. Plato once compared people to soil. Some help you grow, and others hold you back. Think about the people in your life, the ones who've always been there for you through thick and thin. These are your true allies, the ones who nourish your growth and support your dreams. And yet, how often do we take them for granted, or worse, sacrifice these vital relationships for someone else's fleeting affection or approval? Here's the thing. Your friends and family are the bedrock of your support system. They've been there for you, and they will continue to be, as long as you don't take them for granted. Don't risk losing these irreplaceable bonds in pursuit of someone who may not be there for you in the long run. True, lasting connections don't come from the passing moments of infatuation. They come from a foundation built on trust, loyalty, and shared history. So, protect those relationships. Keep close to the people who've been with you through the highs and lows. They are the ones who will help you grow into the person you're meant to be, not the ones who will pull you off course. Number 9. Avoid obsessive devotion. Marcus Aurelius wisely cautioned against becoming too obsessed with anyone, whether it's a partner, a friend, or even an idol. When you fixate too much on someone else's life, it can cloud your own vision, making you forget your own goals and dreams. You lose sight of your path while you're busy chasing someone else's. Here's the truth. You weren't born to be a shadow in someone else's life. You're meant to shine like your own sun. Reclaim your power. Don't let your happiness, your worth, or your energy revolve around someone else. When you focus too much on them, you end up fading into the background and your dreams get pushed aside. Remember, your life is yours to live. It's your story to write, and you deserve to be the star of it. So stop dimming your light for anyone. Step into your own power. Own your narrative and let your uniqueness shine through. Your spotlight is waiting for you. Don't let anyone take it. Thanks for joining me on this Stoic journey. Remember, Stoic principles aren't about gender-specific rules. They're about cultivating a mindset that helps us navigate all relationships with virtue and understanding. I hope these 9 insights inspire you to approach relationships with mindfulness and respect, building connections that are rooted in growth and mutual respect. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content that enriches the mind and nourishes the soul. And of course, feel free to leave your thoughts and questions in the comments below. Until next time, stay wise, stay stoic, and keep living with purpose and tranquility.